Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So exciting. So, as a lot of you guys have already seen and heard and watched, a lot has changed in the world of jewel scent, and we are so excited about that. So, today, Jay and I wanted to join you again and kind of really go into a little bit more detail of what the quarterly bonus structure really is and how that looks like, and how you can now set your business up to succeed throughout the whole year. And we're going to help you plan that out today. We're also going to talk about this year's Dream Getaway Trip. It is to the Riu Palace in Pacifica, which is in Puerto Vallarta, and it's absolutely beautiful. So you're going to love that trip. But we want to kind of talk through that trip if you choose to convert your quarterly bonus points into DGT points. And I know that there's been a lot of excitement already saying this trip is going to be impossible to earn. And actually, if you look at the new point structure and understand the new structure, you're immediately going to see that in the past, it was more of a one-to-one, right, Jay? It was, that 1 point equaled that $1 in the trip. Where when you look at the new point system of how you're going to earn not only the quarterly bonuses, but then push them into a DGT point, it's more really like a 10-to-1. So don't panic. We're going to help you walk through that. And we're going to help you to understand how you can set your business up to reap the benefits, not only each quarter, but for the year. So let's get started, Jay, and let's share with them a little bit about the quarterly bonuses and the Dream Getaway Trip and the 3 ways to earn.
Sure. Let's do that. So again, there are now 3 ways to earn additionally on top of what's in the compensation plan. We pay this out by quarter. In what we call quarterly bonus points. They're going to be shown as QB points at the end of the quarter, and they can be converted into Dream Getaway points. And like Amie said, we are going to Puerto Vallarta next year, and we plan to take a lot of people with us. All right.
Yeah.
So let's get into this immediately. There are 3 ways that you can earn QB points, and so at the end of each quarter, we will tally up how many QB points you've earned. And you can do 2 things with them. You can convert them into cash at a 10-to-1 ratio, or you can convert them into DGT points, right? And Amie was talking about, if you've been with us for a while and you know that DGT last year was 2,300, you'll hear that this year it's 12,000. And the reason is because we're working in a different factor. The scale is 10-to-1. You're getting kind of 10 points for every dollar earned. And that's how we would pay you out if you chose to convert your QB points to cash. And so there's 3 ways to earn these QB points. 1, personal sales, personal volume, consistency. And you hold that for 3 consecutive months. And there are 5 different tiers that you can reach that pay anywhere from 250 to 3,000 QB points per quarter. And so what that looks like is between $25 to $300, $25 to $300 in cash, or 250 to 3,000 in DGT. And this is a personal volume, personal sales, personal purchases. It's a consistency that you're doing every month for the quarter. Amie, you want to talk through team consistency?
Well, we've got to look at this a little bit more, Jay, because now that we've changed the structure where the consultant is going to get 50% off, that's really going to help to support that business and that quarterly bonus when they're doing those one-on-one sales, when they're doing those home shows, those events, those pop-ups, those trunk shows, all those things that we're going to be talking about during our 3-month challenge. This is a way to really make sure that you, the consultant, is very consistent within your business. And consistency is what is going to pay you the most money and get you to that trip. So again, sales, when we talk about sales, it's all about you. You have full understanding that you're in control here. So it's really important that you maximize, what you're doing in your business. The second way, like Jay was saying, it's in team consistency. That team is your L1. The reason it's around your L1 is because your L1 is the people that you have sponsored into the business. And those are the ones that you should be working with very closely, helping them to support their goals and dreams. And so being that you're giving up your time in your business to kind of help support them in their business, we wanted to reward you above what you get paid out in the compensation plan. So you'll see that your team L1 consistencies start at $500 a month, and they actually go up to $7,500 a month. So you can choose to then cash those points out and earn anywhere from $50 or up to $750 each quarter. So again, when we look at these quarters, let's just say that you are someone who, sorry, I got a frog in my throat. Say you are somebody who has the tier 4 in personal sales, and you're very consistent and you do 2,000 a month, right? That's going to reward you. And then let's say that you have a tier 2 in L1 volume. That's 1,250. If you did just that consistently, you have the trip. You have the trip and then some. So I really want you to take a step back at how you thought about earning the trip in past and look at how to earn the trip moving forward, because it's very important that you understand not only what your personal sales are, but your level 1 team consistency. Now, that's not all. Jay, let's talk about the third way.
So let me just regroup, like sales consistency, L1 consistency, sales consistency side, you're earning additional QB points. They can be converted to cash or DGT. What does that look like in terms of additional percentage? You're already getting 50% off the product purchases. You're earning 30% on all in commissions for replicated site sales, as well as through virtual parties, through fundraisers and group buys. And moreover than that, you're also getting reward points if you're participating in socials. Now, adding on the QB points, it's an additional 3.5% to you if you choose to take it in cash. And like Amie said, you can work with a matrix approach of doing sales and team volume at L1 and put together this trip pretty easily, okay? At the team consistency level, you know that at your L1, we pay 5% to L1, right? But
Yes.
what does this QB bonus really look like in terms of cash? It's an additional 4%. So instead of 5% in your L1, you can earn 9% on L1 when you convert this to cash. And also you can, again, keep this to as earn the dream getaway through this. So really we've enriched the compensation plan above and beyond what you already know as a compensation plan, let alone we've already done the 50% off discount so that you're buying and selling at wholesale. And we have super sweet rewards for anything replicated site or through virtual parties. And the final thing that we want to share is the third way to earn is through sponsorship. We now require someone to get into the business to purchase a kit. Why do we do that? Oh my gosh, it used to be $10 a month. Why did you make it so much harder? Well, bottom line is we believe that you have to make an investment to make money. At the end of the day, you're working with a prospect, you're talking to them, you talk, and they spend $10 a month. And you know what? It really doesn't mean that much to them. And on top of that, they don't have product to show for. So there are 2 kits now. The silver kit is $199. The gold kit is $399. And if you sponsor someone into the silver kit, you'll get 200 QB points. If you sponsor someone into the gold kit, that's 400 QB points. And that's equal to $20 of cash for silver or $40 of cash for gold at the end of the quarter when you cash out a QB point. Again, you can bank them into the DGT. So altogether, summarily, there are 3 ways to earn QB points / DGT points. 1, personal sales and volume, and we're going to go over those tiers next. 2 is the team at L1, because we believe that these are the people that you should be actually influencing, actually mentoring, actually motivating. And then finally, sponsorship, because we want you to share the opportunity.
So Jay, I noticed yesterday, wait, let's hold off on that sponsoring real quick, because yesterday there was a lot of questions on the feed that said, well, so what are the kits, or do they have any type of QV value to them? And we wanted to report back that yes, they do. The QV value of a kit, a silver kit, is the silver kit is $199, remember? So the QV value on that kit is 100. The gold kit is $399, and the QV value on those kits is $200. So again, you are getting those points. That allows that person who just signs up to get those QV points, which is PQV points, which is going to build into their personal consistency. So I wanted to make sure that we covered that, because I know that that was a huge question yesterday.
Awesome, awesome. Thanks for addressing that, Amie. Yes, again, there is QV. So someone getting a kit is automatically already building consistency in their personal volume, rather than, hey, you just joined the company and you don't really know what to do. We're giving you the best product. We're giving you relevant product. We're helping you build that kit. We're sending it to you and getting you started and building that business with you from day one. Okay, let's go over the personal volume. There are, like Amie said, 5 tiers to both the personal volume, sales consistency, as well as 5 tiers to the team consistency. So we're going to go over the 5 tiers of sales and personal volume consistency here. Tier 1, $250 in PQV for 3 months. And that's a hobbyist, right? $250. It's not hard to, that's what, not even 10 candles a month. Okay. Yeah. Tier 2, 500. Tier 3, 1,000. Tier 4, 2,000, and then tier 5 is 3,000. And we've chosen these tiers because we actually do see our consultants kind of falling into these ranges in terms of how much volume they're doing in sales of in their businesses. So again, we have a tier and we have QB for everyone. This is not just for the select greats. It's for everyone. And you're seeing that, you know what, we're pretty democratic about how we issue these. It's not you're getting more because you're doing more. You get 250 for 250. You get 3,000 for 3,000 in consistency. It's very, very easy to understand, easy to memorize. And if you do the 3,000, you get an extra $300 on the quarter, or you get 3,000 DGT points and it puts you a fourth of the way there. Okay. Yeah. So this is personal volume.
Yeah, so it's important for you guys to stop today. Stop today, take a look at this chart. I really want you to evaluate, where is my business going to be this month, and then next month, and the following month. And then you need to maybe stretch yourself a little bit. If you think, oh, I'm going to be at 250 this month, but next month I'm going to be at 500, I want you to hustle. I want you to hustle and get that business to 500 this month, because then you're going to hit that consistently quarter bonus of the 500, allowing you to either earn $50 at the end of March, getting paid in April, or pushing that to 500 DGT points right there.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's go over team volume, right? L1 team volume, level 1. We keep saying L1. People, we don't have this super deep compensation plan anymore. Most of the rewards today go to the seller, because in today's environment, it is that much more work for someone who's selling and someone who's doing the work to actually generate the sale. So she should be the prize. And so if you're looking at why we have L1, L2, but L1 are the group that you're actually directly influencing and who you're directly responsible for. So that's where we want to bonus and reward you for consistency. Amie, you want to go over these tiers?
Yeah, so again, we have 5 tiers. That first tier on that L1 volume is either going to be 500 for 3 consecutive months. Your second tier is 1,250 for 3 consecutive months. Again, if you look at the points, they're pretty basic. You're going to get 1,250 points, which converts either to $125 or 1,250 DGT points. Tier 3 is an L1 volume of $2,500 for 3 consecutive months. Tier 4 is 5,000 L1 volume, again for 3 consecutive months. And tier 5 on that L1 is 7,500 in 3 consecutive months, allowing you to earn an additional $750 or 7,500 DGT points. So again, when we're looking at that DGT of 12,000, right here, you could have earned 7,500 points in just 1 quarter. So again, trust me, you guys can earn this trip. Let's look at sponsorship.
And finally, we've kind of gone over this. Silver kit, it's a $199 kit. you're getting 200 QB points, either $20 of cash or 200 of DGT. And then for the gold kit, $399 cost, 400 QB points, $40 or 400 DGT. Like Amie said, there is QV associated to this. You are getting volume from your you're getting downline volume when you sponsor of 100 and 200 for the silver and gold kit respectively. There's no minimum required. One of the things we've done and kind of are starting to move towards is this idea of no minimums. But we do think, hey, this is a very, very good opportunity that you're sponsoring people into, and this trip, this vacation, and all of the rewards that we offer are very, very attainable this year.
So a couple quick things we need to make sure that we're aware of is, when are the quarters? And the quarters are pretty basic. First quarter is January 1st through March 31st. Second quarter is April 1st through June 30th. Third quarter is July 1st through September 31st. And our fourth quarter is October 1st through December 31st. So right there, normally we're going to be thinking ahead, and we know that our business in the fourth quarter is always going to be much bigger than possibly our other three quarters. So again, you're able to earn those extra points to either cash out or push to a DGT. Now, we want to also make sure that you guys understand that that option is yours. You can either choose to cash out points or push them to DGT. Now, if you cash your points out, can you ever say, oh, I want to convert them now to DGT? The answer is no. But if you push your points into DGT and then you say, I am ineligible to go, we will then push them back into quarterly bonus points and pay you out accordingly to your correct earnings. So your points need to be either cashed out or pushed into or converted into DGT points within that period. So January 1 through March 31st, you'll get your points in April. By the end of April, you need to either cash out or convert into DGT. And that's going to be the same process for each quarter once we complete the reporting.
Great point, Amie. Again, it's really important to highlight where previously when you banked DGT points, and because we had to make a commitment, we said, hey, you banked them and we really can't facilitate you banking them and paying out cash. Whereas moving forward and today forward, we've actually made a policy change and we are doing our best to accommodate. And in fact, we are accommodating moving from QB points to DGT points. And if life happens, if for some reason you can't make the trip, if you're not there yet and you need to convert it back, you're not going to get penalized for it. You can be paid out in cash. So yeah, very happy to announce that change, because it is a big improvement for you, the consultant, who you're going to get something guaranteed, as so long as you're doing your business.
Yeah.
All right. So we've talked about this already. We want to take you to Puerto Vallarta in 2021. You need 12,000 DGT points to earn this trip. It's a 6 nights airfare, accommodation taken care of for you and up to one guest. So that 12,000 is per person.
Yes.
You have the qualification period for it is from yesterday, which is January 1st, through the end of the year, December 31st. And we suspect that many people will qualify for the trip this year. We're going to have a lot of fun in the sun. So here...
look how beautiful this place is. It is absolutely gorgeous. The water is beautiful. You are like right there in the midst of, Puerto Vallarta, and it is gorgeous.
So definitely want you to join us in paradise. Some more information about this, some kind of frequently asked questions. We covered some of this. You can cash out your QB points at 10-1. 12,000 points per person for you and up to one guest for this all-inclusive trip. Now, here's the thing. 12,000 is, we talked about last year's DGT was, I think, 2,300 or 2,400 DGT points. And when we did that conversion, it was really at a 1-to-1 value, meaning a kind of like we valued the DGT as $1 for a DGT point, right? That's how we kind of had it in our in the way we developed the math for that. To this year, as we're thinking about 12,000, it's a scale of 10-to-1. So
Yes.
if you think about it, it's if you cashed out 12,000 DGT points, you're getting $1,200 of cash in your hand, right? But you can go on this trip free of charge. So and moreover, this year we wanted to make it awesome for everyone. So basically, if you get half the trip, if you join halfway through the year, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and you only have half the year, and you've got 6,000 DGT points, you kick off, and you're like, hey, I want to go on this trip. You still can, right? If you earn 6,000 points, you can purchase the rest of the trip for yourself as well as a guest for
Yay!
5 DGT points per dollar. Okay. And so again, we would love to see you earn this trip outright for free. But if you want to bring a guest and or you don't have enough and you want to bring somebody, or even if you don't have enough and you want to go, it's 5 DGT points for $1. The balance will be due by March 16th of next year. And like any DGTs over 12,000 will be automatically applied for your guest. And if you don't have enough to make that full 12,000 for a guest, again, you can buy the rest, or you can simply cash out the difference above 12,000 into QB points again, and then we can pay you out.
Yes. Yes.
So all the reason this year to really invest in yourself, invest in your business, the personal discount and the personal profits for you to sell Jewel Scent products and be a partner with us on the consultant journey is greater than ever. And we think it's, we're excited. I think it's going to be a monster year for us. And we have a ton of products coming, really, really exciting things. And, we do make the best of what we do, period. Nobody does what we do better than us.
A lot
And
of
we're going to be adding
today, Jay. A lot of new products. So we are working so hard because we not only believe in you, but we believe in the opportunity that we have built for you, and we are so excited. There's a lot more Q&A on the other flyers, so make sure that you're going through that. Some rules, regulations, requirements. Make sure you're up to date on all that. But there's one other thing that we haven't really trained on yet because it's not done. And we will be making a change to our socials. And the other question has been asked. Normally, the reward points were able to be converted into DGT points. And so the question is, will that still happen for this year, 2020? And the answer is yes, we will allow you to convert reward points starting for this year. No reward points from last year. Those points cannot roll into the 2020 trip earnings, okay? So we are start off on a clean slate, and once that is announced with the new rewards chart and everything moving forward, after that, all of those points can get rolled into this year's Dream Getaway Trip. But points earned prior in the year 2019 cannot convert into 2020. So I guess my question now is, how many of you are going to be joining us in Puerto Vallarta next summer, being that you can now earn this trip, not only for yourself, but a guest? You can even earn half of that, and you and a guest can come, because it will be a trip of a lifetime. Like Jay said, it is all inclusive. Basically, the only thing that you're going to be responsible for paying is your luggage to get you over there. So you can either pack light, pack heavy. That's on you. But after that, everything else is taken care of. All of your food, all of your drinks at the hotel, your transfers back and forth, 6 luxurious nights at the resort. Not only that, but not just 3 meals a day. You can have 3 meals a day, plus snacks, plus pizzas at midnight. It's up to you. It's a beautiful full resort, all inclusive. So we're excited. Your goal right now is to sit down with pen and paper and decide, what is your business going to look like every single month? What is your team business going to look like every single month? And what are you going to be doing when it comes to sponsoring? how many new people are going to join your team and reap the benefits that Juleson has to offer you in the year 2020. I'm excited. We're actually doing a 3-month challenge helping you to build your business. I'm going to be doing weekly training. We have stuff going up on Facebook every single day to keep you engaged and on track for earning that trip. So figure it out, because it's up to you what you're going to do. And we can't wait to meet you poolside in Puerto Vallarta.
Thank you.
Bye,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Oh, whoa. We're
What?
going to do a Q&A call tonight. So in
Oh,
this link, yeah, in this link below, I will post up the Zoom conference call. I'm going to do it at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time today to answer any additional questions that you have. So join me for a live call tonight where I can answer questions. Okay?
all right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.